Hello, and welcome along to another episode of Drathnor Keep. We are mapless today, and worse off for it, as he goes off. What is he doing? He is masquerading as a meerkat in Mauritius. And wouldn't we all love to be doing that? In the meantime, I have the rest of these people here. Last week was called Double Boil and Bubble or Toad. I don't know, something like that.
Toad.
Bubble, Boil and Toad. That was what it was. What the hell was that about? Where did we start?
Josh won in combat.
Well, yeah.
We went into a witch's net.
That happened. Where did you start?
Just after the bridge.
Yeah, just after the bridge.
Sorry.
Yeah, where Hugo got shown what for.
Yep. Why is there a
Me
dead
over here with no
olive
health.
on a hill?
Yeah,
Yes.
me with 0 health.
Mikyala, did you miss the bit where we did the long rest?
I guess so, because my character sheet also has only 4 health.
Yeah, I hadn't long rested either.
Yeah. So at the end of it was assumed that you would long rest and then head up the hill. Cool.
Okay.
Um.
And,
Yes. So you headed up a hill. There was a hill.
Yeah, we did that, and we were like, "Hey, a monster, right?" We fought something outside before.
Yes, you encountered.
I can't remember what was outside.
Pondy Road.
Big
Well,
frogmen.
big frogs, big toads. This is
Right.
what made you consider that the
Oh yeah.
they leapt out of the water on the bridge. They look like this. Ooh, look at him, isn't he
Yuck.
cool? Yuck, indeed. And you realise that those creatures must be summoned somehow. And indeed, when you killed them, somebody was annoyed. Who would
Those
I?
are my guys. So we thought. Yeah, it lured us into a spooky cave.
Well, didn't so much lure us as we did, just went marching straight in.
Yep. That is our way.
Lured us with the possibility of loot.
Well-
They dangled bait. We took it willingly.
We took the bait and we went in there and fought another giant frog. This one bigger, way bigger. Big and
And it
bad and
fucks
tough.
2 of us up.
Yeah.
One of us slightly more than the other one.
Trying to remember what that frog looked like, but he was
It
gigantic.
was a
Yeah,
6-legged
4
horned
legs.
frog.
6 legs?
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's kind
Oh.
of cute.
Yes, it's all
It
coming
was
back to me.
ginormous.
Yep. And then we beat this guy, heard a witch's voice.
A couple of them, right? It was a couple of witches. A coven.
Well-
Should be exactly 3, which is
Yes.
one more than a couple. And
Oh, well, we did kill them because Matt threw one of them into the cauldron, and they were like, "Haha, you fool! I heal for everything."
I love this
Yeah.
cauldron.
It was only 6 health of healing. It would have been a lot worse if you had done it near the end of the fight. But yes.
Oh yeah, Olive failed a save of some sort, and I was like, I gotta go get in this cauldron. So I rushed ahead, and everyone was chasing. And that's how the
Yes.
fight with the hags began.
That's how it began. Yes.
Hags, quote unquote, hags plural. Which
Yep.
really we
And
found out
had,
Yeah,
It was
who
just one.
ended up exactly being just one. You're right.
Just one
they all
playing
had
games.
linked health, so we had to get all of them down to rock bottom health before they would finally die for good.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I conjured animals for the first time. I conjured like a spectral, ethereal, pride of lions
Mm-hmm.
because I was
Oh,
alive.
very cool.
You
I
did.
don't know why I was
Sky.
thinking pack of sharks. That really didn't make any sense.
I wish. Not yet. Not yet.
No land sharks yet.
Cool. Yeah, that's what happened last week. What happens this week? That is the question. You guys are on the
Yeah,
way
let's
to
find
the Yaldor Monastery. I believe you camped out here under the stars at one point overnight, and then you. Oh no, that one. And you
we're
continue.
here.
That was also
No, you are not.
There we go.
I thought I saw it over the horizon, guys.
Levitate, wasn't it?
Jamal, what did you say? I didn't hear anything.
I believe that's also where I made Olive levitate, wasn't it? I was
Yes.
Yeah, you were fooling
Yes.
around with that
and,
loot.
It went a bit wrong.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Or maybe
that.
right.
Or right.
He failed a
Yeah.
performance check and accidentally cast a spell from it. So, yeah, you guys are traveling up along the mountains.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the ponies are going to try to scam us off more food, aren't they?
Oh,
Why?
yeah, those scamming ponies.
Why is there no sound?
I should roll for my staff.
Yes.
And my bag of tricks replenishes. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk up here, it is very difficult not to be taken by the beauty of the surrounding land. At one moment, you see two rocks, huge birds, gliding from one mountain to another. Deadly hunters, but miles from your position, just floating out on the wind stream. You
Wow.
keep you look down and there's sort of a couple of waterfalls, huge waterfalls falling down into pools of glistening blue light, and there's a sort of crispness to the air, a freshness. It feels like the road less traveled.
It's a good poem.
As you start moving into this mountain air, you note that Iona sort of goes very quiet and very pensive and starts to sort of stop occasionally and slow down and really pay attention to just the world around you. And so in this slow moment, it comes as quite a shock when suddenly there is quite a lot of bleating. And coming around the corner on a fairly narrow path is a herd of mountain goats.
Ooh.
There's 12 of them, and a young man behind them, sort of perhaps in his late 20s, wearing a long green robe with a gnarled stick in his hand, who sort of gives you a slow nod as he sees you on the path. Luckily, the mountain goats go on the outside. But as you are swarmed by mountain goats, what are you thinking, feeling, doing, saying, not saying? Anyone scared of goats?
Probably petting them as they,
No, they're
as
cute.
they walk by.
I'm petting
Give me a
them
dex
too.
save, both of you,
Okay.
because we all know
Is this to
goats.
avoid or end the frighting condition?
No, it's to avoid or end the demon that is known as goat. Demons
What?
are, of course, all goats. All goats are demons, even
Never.
as we know.
Did you say Dex?
Yeah, dex save. As you go
I'm
pet them and
assuming you're
then
getting head butted.
23.
and chomped upon.
16.
Lovely.
16, yeah. You managed to avoid their snapping maws and just pet the cute little dudes.
Hey.
Uh,
Here's a fun fact, guys. Mountain goats are not actually goats. They're closer to antelopes.
Did you discover that in your research from Milton?
I sure did.
Yay! Oh, poor Lux. What a great character.
He'll be back.
Yes.
Did you also know that mountain goats can start running and climbing within a few hours of birth?
Cool.
Damn, that's badass.
Cool. They
Why
just
the hell do we
pop
just
out
spend so
of
long crawling around?
up the mountain. Regardless, these mountain goats are quite splendiferous. And the shepherd looks to you all.
Oh, he is a shepherd.
Yeah, he seems to be. He's got the stick and everything.
Yep.
Did you goat
Looks
herd?
to you all and very.
Goat herd,
Yes,
indeed,
he would
yeah.
be a goat herd, indeed. He looks to you and what news of the road, travellers?
Well, there was a hag that way, but don't worry, we dealt with her.
And
That's
her
all right.
sisters.
He smiles.
And her frogs.
He smiles,
She'll be-
assuming that you're joking,
Yeah.
and just says, "There was a beholder just round the corner, but I smote it with my staff."
Whoa.
He smiles
Very
and
powerful.
he smiles, and there are snows in the mountains. The footing is treacherous.
Hmm.
Did you just say there is snows?
There are snows in the mountain.
How far would you say we
I
are from the
think
snow?
is both singular and plural. I don't think.
The sentence is correct, but it is an old form of phrase. So
ain't old.
no, old timer, like long ago.
It's
So
probably trying to
it
forewarn
means
us of blizzards.
it means there are various different spaces and places of snowfall.
Sure. I don't think Hugo would know that.
Okay. Yeah, he will nod to you, perhaps. But plural or not, the footing is treacherous.
Is it black ice?
I don't
You
understand
know the
your
kind of ice that you can't tell because
Your
it blends
car
in with
spitting
the
out, Hugo?
rose? What was that?
You're afraid of your car spitting out.
Is there ice all over the asphalt?
Our feet might slip and we'll fall right off the edge. If we
Good thing
think
we
that
got
it's
these
round.
snowshoes, right? Did we get snowshoes?
You did get cold weather gear.
You did.
Yeah, we got it with our cold weather
Oh,
clothes.
okay, great.
We did not get them for the horses.
No.
Oh my god, do
Um,
horses need cold shoes?
No, they'll be absolutely fine. I don't
Okay,
think
good.
you get black ice unless it's like a proper smooth surface, which doesn't exist in a old world scenario.
Are these roads not kept?
I mean,
They're not-
it's
not
not
maintained
roads.
well
They're
enough.
just. It's not asphalt. It's whatever this is, just path. So you
trail.
just get snow. But yeah, he will just say, you'll be careful, travelers, on the journey. Do you head to Yaldor Monastery?
We do.
Many are flocking to the monastery in these troubled times.
What troubled times?
Well, I know some have come from Arenti due to some tribe wars or something. You should ask more at the monastery. I know little of these worldly politics, only that I am told there are
Arenti?
troubled times.
Arenti.
Yes.
Was that the... Are those the Orclands?
No. They are not.
He's getting very sharp with us.
Yes. That is correct. The Orclands. Arenti is over there.
It's
They
over
are
there.
they are the Dragonborn
the
lands.
Dragonborn.
Yes.
Whoa.
And only
Wait, are you
Elora
saying-
remembers that you guys once went here. Everybody else just left that behind in a fever dream. Like 3 out of
saying
5
there's
players are saying, no,
Dragonborn?
we never went there.
At the monastery?
He will look and say, I believe some of the refugees are Dragonborn. Some are humans that have left those lands.
Whoa.
But then it's a really long way to go just for shelter. There's so many
And-
places they could stop before us.
Not really.
Not us. but the monastery.
You would know that often Arenti and Jazook are at war. There's a lot of trouble between the borders, so they can't really go into Jazook to stay. They've had as many troubles with the elves on the coast of Pasertna, though they probably did cross into Pasertna and head up. And Akana and Samasar, I think it's called, are not safe places at all. So Halgania is
What
one of
about
the...
Lorna?
He will sort of say, indeed, what about Lornoth? There's... politics are twisting again, from what I hear. There may be war
That
again.
sounds awful.
So Lornoth and Arenti are often at war as well. In fact, Arenti's kind of at
Why
war
does
with
everyone hate
anybody.
Arenti?
It's not just so. You guys should have read your character creation documents, because you would note that it is not just Arenti that is regularly at war. All of the countries regularly war with their borders, apart from Halgania, which is seen as a sort of safe space in the middle that has somehow managed to avoid all civil war, mostly by virtue of their trade and their central position and their mercenary armies, which are kept in man of death.
But basically Switzerland of the game
Yeah,
world.
I mean, I think Luxembourg might be a little more appropriate just because it's in the middle of everything. But yeah, they're a place of a lot of peace.
Switzerland
And
kind of is as well, but yeah.
sure. But all of these different lands have troubles at their borders, and have done
Oh.
over the years.
I only read what I think Hugo will know, and I don't think he knows anything about the world.
He's
think
been
Olive
given a
would
noble
know.
Nice
education,
excuse.
so you were certainly taught it, whether you paid attention
Yeah,
to
I'm
I'm fine
your
with not
scribe,
paying attention. That's fine.
whether you paid attention to, what's his name, Scribe Thadus, when he taught
That
you
old
about
man.
this.
Not
Whoa.
anything to say this.
He's so boring.
I know. He's like Professor Binns.
Would we have met Dragonborn before?
Yes. Probably under 5. But
Oh wow!
so
I'm
they have been a
excited to meet some
rarity.
more.
But you would have seen 1 or 2 ambassadors visit the court, much like you would have seen 1 or 2 tiefling or ASMR from Lornoth. Maybe it's probably very unlikely you've seen a Kenku from Jazuk unless you saw one in Maladeth. Obviously, you've met one of the barbarians of Jazuk because, a distant relative, because Ragnar's great-great-grandparents are from there. You've definitely met gnomes from Luvela and elves and dwarves of Pazutna. And you probably have never met an orc from Karat, because they are violent. They're orcs and Goliaths in Karat, and they spend so much time fighting each other they forget to fight everybody else. Yeah.
Oh, that's alright then.
So that's your little world
off my
history
list.
lesson. You got some Genasi and Arcana, probably met 1 or 2, probably not met a Simic hybrid or Drow, if
Wow.
we're honest, from Salvasar.
We saw a bunch of drow though.
Yes,
I'll take that.
Yes. That was close. Yeah, but anyway, the shepherd looks to you and, well,
Oh
as I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
you speak to the people up in the monastery and you'll get that news. I hear
you.
there's trouble
Where are you
in
going?
Halgania too.
Oh, not as bad as everywhere else, it seems.
Well, goblins and other creatures from the Underdark.
Sure, but that's nothing.
Even this far up the mountains.
Toughs
we've
like
had-
us can handle.
Well, perhaps you. But we get by.
That is a fair point. Not everyone can defend themselves in such a manner.
No. I travel simply where the goats would go.
Wow, what a cool life. Do you
Sorry,
have, like,
you said-
a card or something?
I don't know what you mean, but I did say something. What did you have a question? He looks to Alexandra.
You said even up here on the mountain, what, you've encountered
Yes.
something?
One of my goats was, well, I believe, eaten.
No.
Yes. And I'm now trying to find the name of the damn thing. Is that what I'm looking for?
You don't remember the name of the goat. What kind of a goat herd are you?
How could you?
No, the goat was called Rodney, but the creature that ate it
Aww.
was another question.
Poor Rodney.
Maybe he's still alive. He was swallowed whole. We can save Rodney.
New mission.
I've lost it. It was eaten by
Can you
a
describe this monster to
demon-like
me?
creature. Yes, it's red-skinned.
minute.
It's bargest.
Tiefling.
It's a bargest. Here you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
we just saw some of those somewhere.
I don't think you did.
No, not us.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
The proverbial we.
Yes. It's a mighty devil, rising up from the very plains of fire itself. Many were
goodness.
steering clear until some of the monks from the monastery came and drove it off. And the Grand Master himself made an appearance.
Cool.
Though many said it was a blessing, I fear I could only miss Rodney. 12 goats is just not the same.
Yeah. Need a baker's dozen.
Indeed. No.
I'll take a moment of silence for Rodney. What was your name, Goat Herd?
My name is Simon.
What was that?
Simon, yes.
Goat Herd Simon. I hope we find each other again one day, Simon. I'm looking for a new career
It's
path.
highly unlikely I'm an 87 on a D100. You'll say it.
You never know.
Which, that's the luck. You never know, I might roll it again. But yes,
Exactly.
he has a mountain encounter, so he can only be rolled in certain places. So the likelihood
Well, I'm
is,
gonna find him
Maybe.
again.
On an
if
entirely
you-
different mountain.
If you roll an 80, yes, exactly. If you roll an 87 down there, he would be a sheep shepherd.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they change a little bit based on where he is, a little behind the scenes, but yes. Well, I wish you the best and safe footing.
You too.
I learned from the
Godspeed.
goats. He smiles, and he means it quite literally. You will see that as the goats traverse the path, he's quite careful to follow where they choose to walk in their paths.
Yep.
Obviously, he is not a goat, and there are some paths he will not be able to follow.
He's
But for the
not.
no,
Wait, what?
maybe he can become a goat
He's,
sometimes.
undercover
Hey, there's a wizard down the
trader.
path that can help him with transmogrification.
Yes, exactly. He can be a goat from the knee down.
Cool.
Yeah, like a satyr.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That is how they were created.
Yeah, well,
Not available yet, but in 100 years in Drathnor Keep, should you manage to save the world from certain doom, satyrs will exist. As you guys travel along the mountain paths, you are mostly undisturbed. You may travel the full day, make camp once more, deal out don't deal it out, I'll just steal it. Your exhaustion card, and the following day, as you are traveling, you will finally get a glimpse of the monastery. From high up on the mountainside, you will see that nestled in the crook of a... Really? Nestled in the crook of the mountain on a much lower hill is the monastery. And Iona will say, this is where being one who has been here before is extremely helpful. And she will explain that you cannot reach the monastery from this mountain you are on. You will instead have to go all the way down, cross the river, up the mountain,
my
down and
goodness.
cross the bridge.
You're kidding me.
And she will smile
How
and say,
inconvenient.
yes, inconvenient for travellers, but convenient for defence of the mountain.
I see. So how we see it now, but how
You
much
see it,
longer
but
do you think
perhaps
that is?
7 or 8 hours.
That's not so bad.
And she will lead you down the mountain and round until eventually you are able to see the bridge down below. And yes, this monastery is going to look different in each picture. I
Pretty.
tried my best. Yeah, it is. It is beautiful down below. And as you reach this point, Iona will step to the edge of the mountain. She's not going to take a leap, don't worry. And she will look down. And
I got here. Goodbye.
Why is it doing that? Every time you guys put a token on the map, it changes the whole backdrop color.
I don't know, but that happens
There we
all
go.
across the roll 20s
it's
in my
stupid.
experience.
As she sort of stands on the very edge of the ridge, you'll see tears in her eyes. I thought it would feel like coming home, but truth is, I feel a little lost.
Well, maybe because you have a new home. This is more like, visiting old family I haven't seen in a while.
Somebody you used to call home, not anymore.
I'm not
Or
sure
also,
Drathnor feels like home either.
well, aren't we here to find your home? Because we're looking for your history.
Do you think knowing where you come from can help you determine where you belong?
I think if you have nowhere else, it's a start.
All right. She puts an arm sort of draped loosely over your shoulder and thanks, Hugo.
Yeah, I try to forget that I just said that she didn't have a home.
Well, she said she didn't have a home.
You said that, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I just doubled down.
You just confirmed. That's right. You don't.
Yeah, you don't have a home.
Brutal.
Yeah.
All right.
So, well, still,
I'm
there are
excited.
people I'm looking forward to seeing again.
Yeah. Are there any cute boys there, Iona?
Other than the one.
She will once again reiterate. Can anybody take note of his name? Because I have it, but I'm going to have to scroll miles to find it.
Oh my
Nope.
goodness.
Poe. He's a panda.
I have no idea.
We're talking about the guy who turned into a bunch of leaves in the vision.
Oh.
You mean the vision none of us know about?
Yeah, the vision nobody else knows about. Damn right.
Yeah, that
No,
man made a
she had a crush on a boy.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
who you saw was like maybe an elder or something, Jamal. Maybe.
Could have had a crush
Maybe.
on him instead.
I don't think she gave you the name.
I don't
I don't think
recall.
Because
did
I
either.
I don't think I've ever said the name Broin before.
Whoa.
Rowan.
That's cool.
Spoilers.
Broin.
Yeah.
That's my bro.
Like this.
Oh.
Because if I had have mentioned that, I might have mentioned that is typically an elvish style of name.
But is he not elvish?
He is. But I think I would have told you that then, but I
Right.
don't think I have. That's
No.
all. So, no, indeed.
Well, now he's going in the notes. Iona's crush. Question mark.
So, well,
Exclamation
apart
point.
from Browen, it can be difficult. They all wear very simplistic robes, and there aren't many of an age group. Many of the monks are much older.
Ah.
When was you last here?
4 years?
How old is she?
She's 14.
Iona's 14.
No, she's
Iona's
18.
14?
She's 18. She was 14 when she left. Sorry, that's what I was.
Oh, okay.
So I answered the wrong question.
You did
Like,
this
I
whole
didn't know
thing
we
with
had
a
a-
14-year-old?
Didn't know we had
I
a
know,
kid
yeah,
here.
I was like, ooh, guys, maybe don't ask these questions.
No. She was 14 when she left. She's 18 now.
Oh, she's the
Okay,
same
so he
age as
could have
us.
grown up to be like a proper Uggo. He could have.
4 years is nothing for elves.
Yeah,
That's
you would
true,
assume. You would
actually.
assume
That is
he was
very
probably
true.
older, 17, 18, perhaps, when she liked him and left at 14. So, he probably looks almost identical to the way he did when she left. But she'll say there aren't many who are younger. They take a couple of novices at a time.
Okay. Well, I'm excited.
And she will lead you down to the bridge.
Let's hope these monks haven't taken a vow of chastity.
Great question.
She has already told you, Josh, because apparently that's something you're very interested in. Because you mentioned it
I mean,
before.
I have a boyfriend.
You
I
have
have a
mentioned
boyfriend.
this before. But she has already told you that the monks there are not chaste. You know this because her father is a monk. She knows that. She
Well,
doesn't.
have it.
What, Josh?
He could have become a monk after the fact.
True.
Maybe
True.
he
He didn't.
broke his vows.
Yeah, she's
Like that
told you
priest.
that she knows her father is a monk, but doesn't know who. And as the mountain path bends one final time, the world opens up before you, and bathed in the soft gold of the evening, Yaldor Monastery rises from the river valley. It's
Wow.
like a vision carved from a mountain, with pale stone terraces, stepping down towards the water, linked by these sort of graceful bridges, framed by the deep green pines, the area around, and the waterfalls falling from the cliffs above. A slow mist drifts across domes of warm amber light, and your gaze is inexorably drawn above the monastery to the snow-crowned peaks that sort of seem to watch. Everything feels grand, huge, and incredibly peaceful. The only sounds are the water and the wind, and a single small bell tinkling in the distance. As you approach, two robed monks wait in peaceful silence, a lantern lit, glowing softly beneath the first hints of dusk.
Are we about to walk across one of these bridges?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to jump in the water.
First one.
And transform into my little goldfish form.
I think as you go to jump in the water, Iona tries to stop you, but then you turn into a fish in midair and she doesn't get you.
Whoa, there he goes. I
She
clap
looks
as you
around.
dive in.
Please, let's try and be as... And she shrugs. No, you be exactly what it is you are already.
Thank you.
Perhaps it is I that need to reframe my thoughts.
I'll swim alongside the bridge as they walk. I'm not just gonna like go up the waterfall. But I just wanted, because I think like Hugo doesn't very often get to be in water, and so I'm just
I'm
just
glad you
trying
didn't
to,
do this in the
like-
previous stream, because 2 huge frogs came out of it and tried to kill you.
Well, Exhibit A. But yeah, I just want to like feel the refresh because I imagine that being underwater feels very different in a aquatic form than what it does a human form, and so I just want to experience that a little more often.
As the rest of the group approach these monks, one of them looks at you and, will your friend be joining us?
Did they see him turn into a fish? Did they know that random fish is our friend?
They do. They clearly saw him transform midair on the bridge.
Oh, I see. I cast message at Hugo. Hugo, whenever you're done. They want us inside, I think.
Yeah, I think I like swim over to one of the legs of the bridge. And then I dive deep down, and then with the momentum of coming up, jump out, and then wild shape into my lizard form to crawl up the rest of the leg of the bridge.
Mm-hmm. And then
when
presumably become Hugo before
yes,
approaching
and
these
then when I'm
humans.
on top, I will be a Hugo.
As you arrive, slightly damp.
As long as I want to.
The gentleman looks at you and peace be upon your steps. You have climbed far. Be welcome at Yaldor. May the river's stillness reach you. And he sort of looks pointedly at the druid. I am Brother Kelvin. Will you be staying long?
Are we staying long? Probably
I don't
not
think
super
so.
long, right? Like a couple days?
We've come looking for some information.
Yeah, not an extended stay, no.
And I see you've chosen the best of guides. One of our own. He nods. Iona.
Mm-hmm.
And then he leads you
Nudge her
across
forward.
the arched stone bridge with no further words. The river whispering
okay.
beneath your feet. As you enter the first terrace, the air cools, touched by drifting mist from the waterfalls that tumble down the cliffs above. Lanterns glow softly behind carved archways, each light steady and warm in the gathering dust. He turns to you and... You seek information. Perhaps the archives are the best place to take you.
That is where we're supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
Maljonic suddenly hinted at the libraries.
That would be great.
As you
As
follow
we're
the
walking
white...
along,
oh,
I'll
go on.
be casting prestidigitation and heating up Hugo's clothes and drying them out, so he doesn't trail water throughout the monastery.
So sweet.
Just hit
That's thoughtful.
as Hugo's
Yeah,
feet
I
hit the
get
ground
that.
right now, yeah.
Like the sopping wet child you always see at the hotel coming out of the pool,
Yeah.
walking through the halls.
Yeah, well, that's him.
I'll just be drying him off to stop that happening.
As you head up the wide steps rising towards the higher courtyards, the sounds of the world grow quiet. The water is further now. It's very hushed, and you're met by a female monk who sort of gives you a nod beneath a row of cypress trees and offers you a calm bow before sort of Brother Kelvin gestures, and Sister Lethia will lead you on. She introduces herself. I am Sister Lethia. I will take you onwards to the archives. Have you travelled far?
Appreciate it.
Not as far as some, probably. Just, how long were we on the road? A few days?
Yeah.
Five.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
We come from Drathnor Keep.
Ah. She smells. The monastery, sort of as you enter in, unfolds around you. You'll see cloisters wrapped in greenery and gardens in flowing patterns. Prayer wheels turning slowly in the evening breeze. At last she brings you to a tall, arched walkway, where a young novice sort of darts past you, robes fluttering. He pauses just long enough to sort of give you a swift bow, and then Sister Lethia says, "A party from Drathnor Keep." He sort of dashes onwards, clearly heading up to the archive before you. The stone beneath your boots shifts from sun-warmed terraces to cool, polished floors. As you head in, and you begin to see small shelves appearing along the walls, scrolls, star charts, and relics arranged with precise, loving care.
James.
Yeah.
I have a table question.
Mm-hmm.
In wild shape, for like a bear, like using a claw attack or something like that, would you count that as an unarmed strike?
There are crossovers. Mechanically, it is an unarmed strike, but some things wouldn't benefit from it.
So, like, I'm not saying that I want to do this with Hugo, but I was just thinking
You wouldn't get, for example, if you
like stunning strike as a bear.
If you had 5 levels in monk, you could stunning strike, but your martial arts die wouldn't apply to your bear attacks.
No, it would stay as a bear attack.
It stays a bear attack, exactly.
But I could stunning strike.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, good to know for future characters.
If you want to make a druid that's gimped by 5 levels of monk, be my guest. It would be. They just is. As you sort of head along these shelves, as you head along the shelf-lined corridors, I cut myself off. You will reach a sort of small door, and then you are led into here. Sister Lethia stops at the threshold and gestures and says, "Archivist Merith is within."
Thank you.
These poor monks have to do all this reading stood up. And the tables are so low.
Part of their meditations, I bet.
The tables are used for the perusing of texts, so they would place them on the table and read like that. There are smaller study halls. I don't know what to say. There are smaller study halls through the doors at various points. They have cushioned places to sit within. The corridors are kept clear for the large ladders. And as she says that, you will see a ladder sort of making its way along as somebody has clearly pushed it from one end along the rail, and then slows to a stop. And then a young novice sort of is walking behind it, and then again sort of puts his hand behind it and pushes the ladder onwards. It's clear that he's got quite a long way left to go. As you head onwards, from then in the chamber, a steady light glows. Go on. Okay.
They were really not kidding when they said the archives are extensive.
This is one of 11 floors, as far as I know.
Floors.
This place is full of knowledge, and you called it a chamber. We're in the Chamber of Secrets.
I fully thought he was going to say Chamber of Secrets when he said Chamber of...
It goes deep down underground.
Wow. Do you just have information on everything, or do you guys have a specific area of study?
You're currently speaking only to Iona. There is no one
Yeah,
else.
I know. Yeah. I'm asking.
Iona will sort of look at you and... okay, I was just clarifying. And I have little experience with the archives, to be honest.
Oh, not a big reader.
I enjoy reading. I I used to read of adventurers and other such novels, but
Oh,
the
me
archives,
too.
you need permission to peruse many of the texts here.
Cool.
This place must
Yes.
go back, perhaps even centuries. How old is this place?
Oh, more than that, you will hear as Archivist Mirren will approach. I believe our oldest tome dates back 3,600 years.
Whoa.
Archivist
My
Mirren,
word.
it is my pleasure. I am the keeper of these archives. You have climbed far to reach us, and I sense you do not come with light questions. He sort of looks over to you and... What can I do for you?
Well, let me ask you then. Is this all these books just about like everything? Just all kinds of knowledge? Or
There
is there
are
anything specific?
tomes on many different things. The peoples of Cael, probably the primary thing on which these books concern. Their nature, their histories, their writings on the gods, their musings and philosophies. There are books of poetry, recorded verse, and tales, old tales copied many times. There are treatises on many different things, from archery to blacksmithing, from alchemy to the art of spellcasting. There are many tomes on magic and its nature, and on the creatures of the world.
Ooh.
Treatises
Yeah,
on...
books about monsters.
Indeed, many. From demons of the nine hells to the celestials that float in the upper planes, to those that walk our own plane, from monstrosities to beasts to the raised undead. There are tomes on pretty much every topic imaginable.
Okay. This is the guy Maldranic told us to talk to.
It is, yes.
Oh,
He
yeah.
looks to you and he
Okay.
says almost any tome that has been written that we are able to get a copy of, we either copy it ourselves or retrieve a copy and enter it into the archives.
As we look around, is it done alphabetically? Like, are there signposts like A through B?
There is not a
It's Dewey
single...
Decimal.
There is not a single sign or indication of what
this is
any of
just
the books are.
chaos.
He will look to you and no, it is incredibly well organized, very specifically. First of all, by... He sort of hesitates for a moment. Public availability. Secondly, by topic. Thirdly, by age of the book. And lastly, by alphabetical order. So books on demon magic would be down in the far down in the basement.
I got it.
And ancient texts
He will say is
heavily restricted.
I would say I'm probably one of the few that knows the intricacies of the organization, but I've been here a long time.
Do you have any books about druids?
I'm sure we do, but you've traveled a long way. You must have a specific matter.
It's true, we do. I should cut to the meat and bones of the matter and put the personal curiosities on the back burner. We come seeking information on certain, I guess we could call them shape-shifting creatures.
Just a reminder, you can attempt to summarize all the details, but you can also just give him the letter that Maldranic wrote.
I will hand you the letter.
I didn't know he wrote us the letter.
Yes, he did. He did give you a letter.
I feel we'll just check out this letter.
Exactly that. He sort of
This letter
looks and if he sends you, the matter must be grave indeed. And he keeps reading. Once he's done with it, he looks and the river of knowledge flows slowly here. It remembers most things. I will have to seek the truths within the archives for you. Certainly, I do not have an immediate answer. While I am looking, you may make yourself at home. Perhaps, and he looks over at Sister Lethia, who led you here, who is sort of waiting outside the threshold. Perhaps Sister Lethia might assist you if you need guidance anywhere, or Iona herself might, if you have not more pressing matters. In the matters of the archives, and he will nod for a second, and Novice Taylor will assist you. And he interrupts one of the novices who is shelving a couple of books, and he is learning the archives. If you have any requests, such as Druidic books, he will be more than happy to assist you. I expect the search will take a few days.
I head over to Mr. Taylor.
I understand. And I'll thank him,
sorry.
give him a light bow, and then let him take his time to
Yeah,
depart.
he walks off straight into the archives. He seems, he has his purpose, and he goes.
He does not like us.
Give me an insight check.
We're rowdy.
Okay. Move these cookies out of the way. Can I just give you my passive instead?
No.
It's a 13.
Yeah, that's fine. He seems very focused on the task, and then as you sort of look around, you'll notice that focus is not unique to him. Everybody here seems to move with purpose. They don't waste idle words. They focus on the matter at hand.
The greybeards.
A little bit. Iona looks to you all, and I would love to give you all a tour. We have plenty of time. Would you like to get your texts first? It is not permitted to take the tomes from the archives.
I'm okay with taking the tour first, and then
She's mostly looking to Hugo, who is trying to leave. Go talk to Novice Taylor.
Why am I trying? Can I not just go?
You can, but she is sort of saying to you that she was going to take you on a tour around the monastery, and you can't take the tomes from here, so you'll have to read them.
Okay, I'll just have the tour later. We're not. The guy said that we're going to be here for a couple of days anyways. There's no rush, is there?
Well, once I've shown you around, you'll know where different things are, and then from there you can... She seems like very confused for a moment and sort of hesitates, and I suppose there is no rush, so to speak. Is there a rush for you, Hugo? Like, just to put it like quite clearly, she's trying to make it very obvious that you're being inconvenient.
I'm being inconvenient to her.
Well, to everyone.
Why to everyone?
Because once she's shown you all the places where you can get food, where you can rest, where you can, you know, and how to get from here, you can then take yourself to those places.
Yep.
If you don't go now, then she will have to come back and retrieve you and escort you somewhere afterwards.
Why? If these guys know where to go, why don't I just follow these guys?
Who are these guys?
My party members.
Oh, so you all of them will have to come back and then show you around.
They are coming back now.
Am I being difficult?
If it makes it easier, fine. I'll go on.
It would be illogical not to.
If it's
it would be
so strange, I'll just go on the.
The archive's not going anywhere. Hugo.
Yeah, exactly. The books
aren't
going
anywhere.
Where's the rest
of the place? Where's the rest of the place?
Okay.
Yeah, but Iona's got business. She wants to show us around and get on her own.
Yeah, she wants to go and do her thing.
Don't let her go do her thing. We're not children. Wait, whatever. I will go on the bloody tour.
Let's go.
Okay. She will look to you all and say, well, the important bit first, I suppose. And she will lead you firstly to the mess hall. A sort of large communal room where there is sort of built-in kitchen, and each monk will go and produce food either for themselves or for a small group from the foods that are stored there. There are no specific cooks or nobody is assigned to serve anyone else. She gestures towards a couple of things to suggest how you might either get food yourself or how she might assist you, and then she will lead you from there to the guest rooms, and will say, "It is here that you will. We will bed down."
What's the guest room situation? Is it just one big communal space?
No, there's a series of dormitories, but then there are sort of 10 or 12 individual rooms.
Oh, okay.
As she is here, Sister Lethia will say, "You will be accorded individual rooms. Your matters are most pressing."
Thank you.
I understand. And then Iona will lead you to the gardens.
By the way, does anyone care that I have a bear?
Yeah, that happened, didn't it?
Well, if Clover needs to stay outside, she can do so.
I would, after Hugo's display on the bridge,
I also have a bear here.
I
guys.
think the novice would have said to you, try to just
Probably
backtrack a
think
little
the bear's
bit.
a wild shaping druid.
Probably, yeah.
Please, there are certain... Try not to distract the novices.
Okay, I can take a hint. Clover, why don't you go play in nature like we've been practicing? I'll come find you before dinner.
She'll sort of shoulder up against you, and she's more than welcome to room with you.
Really? That is really generous.
Perhaps in the training halls, the novices can be easily distracted.
Okay.
I love the fact that she's so domesticated. You're practicing to be a wild bear with her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what literally I was doing with those scouts the other day.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
As you arrive out here, Iona pauses besides the white courtyard lined with the sort of herbal beds and these low stone basins.
Pretty.
And she gestures towards a young woman who is in simple grey robes, who is knelt amongst the plants, trimming stems with patient, deliberate strokes. This is Sister Myra. She helped tend the medicinal gardens when I was here. She still does, it seems. Myra looks up, warm and serene. She nods in greeting and then carries on. Her work is slow, her movements unhurried. Iona says this place teaches patience. Often a lot more than I wanted to learn. But,
Yeah, you're telling me.
should you have any questions about plants or flowers, Sister Myra knows. And then she looks to you, Hugo, and there is even a single greenhouse that houses plants that are sentient.
Whoa.
Should you wish to visit, I'm sure Sister Myra will assist you. As she travels from there, you will see two young monks, perhaps in their early 20s, one of whom is clearly elven, speaking with a young dragonborn who looks to be sort of 18 or 19. He is dark green in scaling. And Iona sort of looks up and you just hear her catch her breath. She's not startled by the dragonborn. I would like to go and say hello, if I might. Perhaps
Me too.
Perhaps you can get
Just
news
kidding.
of the dragonborn. And she
Oh,
just
okay,
no,
if
do
I'm invited.
come.
Okay, I didn't want to, start the game or
And
anything.
she will lead you up to a terrace, and she sort of very breathily, Bronwyn.
This is Bronwyn.
Browyn, I think actually is the name. I've mistyped it once here, but it seems to be
First name was
Browyn.
Boba.
It's Browyn everywhere else.
Uh-huh.
And he looks to her and Iona, such a pleasure to have you back. Are you here to stay? Immediately she shakes her head and... Ah. You must be an adventurer now, then. Are these your companions?
That's right. She's our leader.
She smiles. And they are friends. I've been working in a tavern. My adventuring days are yet to come. She smiles. You see, as he sort of looks at her, he keeps sort of returning her gaze quite directly. And those of you who are proficient may give me an insight check.
I'm not. I'm just looking at this Dragonborn, trying not to stare. Wow, what a cool guy.
You're rolling out ones.
Halflings.
Ooh, 26.
Hey.
Dang, not that good. 24.
Yeah,
Damn.
he, Alex and Hugo, he seems fond of her, but in a sort of big brother, little sister way.
Oh no.
Awkward. Friend zone.
Forget friend zone, she's been family zoned.
That's
The girl that he's currently talking to is probably the one he's interested
You
in.
can't get out of the
she's-
family zone.
He's talking to another male monk and the Dragonborn.
Oh, well, maybe he's the one he's into.
Maybe.
Mhm.
And then he's, oh, excuse me, where are my manners? And then realizes that he's just criticized Iona for hers because he's about to introduce somebody and she didn't introduce you guys. But it wasn't intentional.
No.
Um,
Yeah.
He will say,
I introduced us as her posse to make her look cool, you know.
this here is Xerac. He has come from southern Arenti. A long journey. By all standards. Xerac will sort of give you a nod and it is my pleasure.
Whoa. Hello.
Where have you travelled from?
Not that far. Drathnor Keep. Maybe you've heard of it. Just a tiny, piddly
Indeed.
little town.
It's fairly big and well known.
I know, but
Enoxen.
Olive hates her hometown.
Halgenia is full of the mightiest of homelands. Where I am from, most of our lands are simple tribal lands. Only the great city is anything worth speaking about.
Hey. What was the race of this guy again?
He's a green dragonborn.
He's a
They're both
dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Sorry?
But
Josh?
I thought it was the guy.
Right.
Rowan
So,
was called... Wait.
Browen
He's
is
elf.
an elf. He
Oh, sorry,
he lives at the
yeah,
monastery.
yeah. Okay,
He's
no,
his
that's
interest.
fine. You don't. No. You can stop. You can stop.
Next,
you can stop.
I'm going to finish. Next to him is a human monk who hasn't spoken at all. And then Xerac is the green dragonborn who is speaking from his homeland.
Wow.
Yep.
There is great trouble in my homeland. From what I understand, it is not so peaceful here either.
No, but probably nothing compared to what's going on in your homeland. Sorry, is this rude to ask? Have you left for good?
Myself and my brother are now the last of our tribe.
Oh no.
He bows his head.
I'm sorry.
Me too. So, I seek a place to belong. I do not know if my journey will end here or continue. But certainly
Well-
I will not be returning to my home.
Wow. You know, there's plenty of room in Drathnor.
I appreciate that.
Ah,
Truth be
fucker.
told,
No, Ginger just bit me for no reason. Go away.
Truth be told, I do not know where my place in the world is, but I will find it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that's all of us, really.
Hopefully, we just give it a little bit of time, and all of us will find out.
He gives you a nod and then returns to speaking to the human who hasn't spoken yet, who's just sort of standing there waiting patiently, and he will continue listing what appears to be a list of names. The scribe is taking notes. The monk is taking notes, perhaps to be entered into the archives. With the sadness in which he speaks, you would assume he is documenting the falling members of his tribe.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Civil war in Arenti is not that uncommon. But for a tribe to be wiped out completely, I think you would
That
all know
seems
is extreme. Yes,
Mhm.
indeed.
Genocide usually is.
Yeah. It's like,
One thing I
Man.
will make clear right now, just so that you know, Dragonborn do not separate by color. So a tribe will consist of all manner of chromatic and metallic Dragonborn.
Finally, the green dragonborns out slave spawns.
Only slaves in one world. It just so happens that most of our campaigns take place in
Oh,
that
I'm
world.
constantly in there.
Oh, no.
But yes, he will carry on with that, and Iona will look to you, and then she looks over at a courtyard and says, "The novices are training. We should head over. I would like to see Brother Rayan again." And she will lead you over
Sure.
to oh, sorry.
whoa.
She will lead you over to a stone courtyard, where sorry. Where two novices are practicing slow, sweeping forms, while a tall, even-tempered monk watches over them. And she says, "That's Brother Rayan. He taught me the intermediate forms. Always said I had too much fire and not enough breath." And as she says this, Brother Rayan looks over to him and to her, and Iona, one of my most talented students. Such a pleasure to have you back. She smiles a little shyly. Well, who are these? And Iona will introduce each of you. She will mention that Ragnar has sparred with her back home. And Brother Rayan will offer one of the young novices to spar against Ragnar.
Whoa. Okay.
They're sort of 10 or 11 years old.
Oh, wow, a child?
Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping, obviously, we'd have Matt to roleplay this, but basically it doesn't really matter what Ragnar does. He doesn't manage to lay a single finger on the monks. They just keep stepping out the way.
For that patient defense.
Yeah.
They got that patient defense.
It is clear
exactly.
they've been taught the defensive forms far before they're taught the offensive forms. They could do no
Yeah.
harm to Ragnar, but Ragnar would struggle to do harm to them, at least without a sword. He might set it.
You mean they're not gonna 5-finger punch him and let him walk?
No, unfortunately, the 5-finger death punch of Paimei is not taught until their final year.
That seems fair. You can't just go throwing that around willy-nilly.
Can't teach them to run before they can walk, you know?
Wow.
Right, and
Is
we'll
this
look
where
over
you
and
trained,
say,
Diana?
It is. Right, and we'll look to you all, and we have many students new now. Students from many places. We have quite a few from Luvella. Will not be returning now. So, I am used to teaching just one, but now I must teach many. Iona gives him a quizzical look. They will not be returning? And then she will turn to you to explain. Many students from other places, other countries, will come to visit Brother Rayan and train with him for a short period of time, but they usually return to their monastery they're from. Usually after 6 months or a year. He says that is so.
I have an above-table question. Is it just are there other people training in this courtyard, or is it just these three?
At the moment, it's just the two of them, and then Brother Rayan looking over them.
Does it look like they are being taught different forms, like different fighting styles of martial arts?
All of them are being taught the way of the open hand. out here.
Is that related to a form of fighting in our world?
Yes. Probably closest to Taekwondo, I would guess. And as the two novices sort of continue sparring, what she's just said and what he's just said is quite important, so I'll just reiterate. The novices from Luvella can't return. And she will ask why, and he will explain that Luvella has closed its borders. We'll revisit our world map again.
Where's that again? Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
That's an
Put the world map on the floor.
It is the land of the gnomes.
No, up there.
Yes.
What? So there are cute little gnomes.
Citizens.
Sorry, what was that, Alex?
Closed to its own citizens?
He nods sadly, and they are not letting anyone pass at all.
James, I have another above table question. Is what?
You cannot multi-class here.
Does the whole of Eldessa like wrap around the planet, or is this just one giant island and the rest of the globe is water?
Well, you would know that to the east is an archipelago called Milton.
Oh yeah, we're in that world.
And to the east of that is a great, There are 7 continents. Eldessa is the only one that is a single island. The others are sort of broken up into bits of country and sea. There are 4 further to the east of Segravia that was said in Segravia to have fallen, or nothing further is known about them.
Is this planet quite similar to our planet, where it looks like over many, many years, continents and stuff have drifted apart, and they were once very close together, like they fit in?
You don't think Hugo would know about plural snows, but you think he might know about... It doesn't seem that many of the continents, if any, have moved at all.
Okay.
So Luvella has closed its borders. That is the question and the answer and the focal point. And he will look to Alex and say, "It is not known to have happened before."
So they've basically just exiled their own people that happen to be outside of their borders?
Seems to be that way.
That seems crazy.
That's more than crazy. That's terrible.
Yeah, what about people who were visiting? They just live there now.
Suck.
Tourism is just going to shit over there.
You are right. The people they will not let leave may be in more trouble than those who cannot return.
Do we have any idea why they've done that? Do the people from Luvella here have any clue?
We have sent messengers, and those who have lived there have asked. No answers have been given.
No merchants.
Seems weird.
He leans over and sort of
in
straightens.
or out.
Sorry, Jamal, you said?
No merchants or trade caravans going in or out.
There's no traffic across the
Can't even let
borders at
their
all.
own people return.
Yeah.
How do they even?
You're muted.
How do they even get by?
I was just quoting Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where they're outside and Charlie talks to that creepy guy, and he's like, "No one goes in, and
No one goes out." Yes. Yeah, that seems to be.
Seems weird that we haven't heard of this. That's like our next door neighbor. How long ago did they shut their borders?
Perhaps 10 days now.
Oh, wow. So, just a few days before we left.
The messenger only arrived
News
yesterday.
can travel slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the messenger only arrived yesterday. From there, so. And to be fair, even if the borders had closed at Luvella, I'm not sure you guys would be told straight away. Like, it's not necessarily
No,
something
but
you
I
would have picked
feel
up. You
like-
might have heard it going around in the court.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I feel
that
like it would be
messenger
the
probably
talk of the
arrived-
town.
That messenger probably arrived there about the same time you left. So
Exactly.
It's the sort of thing that would trickle down and filter out slowly, and people would start talking about it probably weeks and weeks down the
I
line, right?
will take you back to the moment that you left Drathnor Keep and saw couriers heading out in all directions.
True.
Iona looks at you and looks at them, looks to him and says, "Is Sister Evelyn still teaching?" Brother Rayan smiles and, "Yes, she is inside." He gestures to a training hall, and Iona will look to you and, "If we may."
Let's roll.
And you will notice many more monks being trained within. An older female monk stands at the center. The building is silent. As you enter this long chamber lined with floor mats and gentle candlelight reflected in polished stone, a woman of calm presence and silver-flecked hair marks quiet circles around the room, guiding the few seated monks through breathing exercises. "That's Sister Evelyn," Iona whispers. "She taught us how to be still, how to listen inward. I never managed it as well as she hoped." Evelyn gives a quiet glance. "And Alex, you will hear Elora say, 'This is a place of peace similar to that which we practiced when I was learning.'"
Were you a monk?
"No, but they have a way of healing their own bodies. I studied for many years the ways of such monks, attempting to impart some of that in my healing." Very mechanically, she was sort of looking at Key and mercy monks, if you will, as trying to incorporate that into medicine in the same way that we incorporate, reflexology or other such things into modern medicine now. I never achieved it for myself, but I was able to assist others. As Sister Evelyn looks over at you all, she steps away from her exercises for a moment. She comes over and she cups Iona's face, leans her head down, and "Welcome back. It is good to see you." Iona sort of leans into the embrace for a moment, and you can intuit that this may have been a mother figure to her while she was here. Sister Evelyn returns to the exercises, and Iona sort of looks at you all, and "There is one more place I would love to show you."
Okay.
And as she heads from the halls, she will say, "You should get Clover to come too."
Oh, okay. I do that. I whistle.
you
Our
can sort of
signature
you can
whistle.
you can whistle out, and Clover comes sort of idling on over because you are on the edge of the monastery, and she sort of leads you towards the edge of the mountain and down into a cave.
Whoa.
I pressed the wrong button. Bear with. A quiet, reflective alcove carved into the mountainside. Narrow steps descend to a sheltered alcove. Pools of clear water mirror the sky above. Perfectly still, where a single drop falls from, where a single drop falls from a mossy ledge. Once every 20 or so seconds, there's just a single drop, and then silence. She looks at you all. "This is my favorite place. I didn't know how much I missed it." And she brushes the edge of the water. And "Here, And she reaches down and she cups her hands and tastes it. And you should taste the water. It's
Okay, so we're not supposed to get
amazing.
in. Confirm.
She
I
looks
was
at
just thinking out
she
these
looks at you and
baths.
many of the monks bathe here. You may do so.
Oh,
You're drinking people's soup.
She will say to you, the water flows fresh and flows out from beneath at the bottom of the pools. It is always clean, always fresh. Perhaps if somebody bathed in it, I might wait an hour or so, but they look undisturbed for quite a while. It is
All right.
customary, and she'll gesture towards where the water is dripping in. It is customary to drink from the one closest and bathe from the one furthest.
makes sense. I'll try anything once. I take a sip.
It is ice cold. It is completely clear and clean and cleansing.
We got minerals in
and-
this?
Yeah. You get the sense that were you suffering from any disease, or perhaps even any poison, you could flush it from your system with this water.
Whoa. Hey, can we bottle this stuff, Iona? Or is it like... Does
It has
lose
been
its
tried
properties?
many times, but it doesn't seem
maybe
to.
it's the stone.
Doesn't seem to last. Perhaps. Cael, do you partake in the water?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Cael, try this.
It is beautiful and
Run you down and
incredibly
drink up a handful
calming.
and-
For the next hour, you will be unable to wild magic.
What?
It is.
Whoa.
It is very
No
peaceful.
surges?
You feel a complete stillness in your magic.
In that case, I would like to sort of give it a little bit of a test and try far enough to detect magic and
You
does it
can detect
genuinely
magic
detect
and
magic feel completely still.
do you not? You are
Yeah,
still
me,
magical.
I wanna,
You
yeah,
just
I wanna-
you just
I wanna
can't
do a
wild
purpose
magic
this one.
surge.
yeah,
But
I wanna
the
do a purpose this one.
but the stone, the water itself, seems to contain no magic, just natural properties. Your magic is still very present. It's just calm. It's not erratic, anyway. And the piece was stunning right up until the moment that Clover leapt up the steps and dive bombed into the bottom water.
Clover!
You
Yippee!
see, the water sort
I
of
hop in with
go
her.
on. She seems in her element.
All
And then
right.
you hear a sort of
Let me
stifled
wash behind her
gasp.
ears.
And as you look up, two young novices, sort of those two who were being trained in the courtyard, are looking down, and they have just seen a bear in a pool, and you bathing with a bear, and they're just like, "Wow, like, it's a bear!"
Uh-oh.
Very, very quietly. That's amazing.
Nothing
That's
to see here,
awesome.
folks. Continue your training. You're not supposed to be distracted. I try to block Clover with my small body.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cael's just standing there, very shocked, having sort of almost a bit of an existential moment, a sort of crisis going on. I've never experienced this before. What's
Is Cael
just
okay,
to be
guys?
absolutely stunned?
He's freaking out over there.
His magic's working. He's confused.
This has never happened for him before.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Yeah, I bet. You should cast willy-nilly.
What's that? Is that a third level spell?
Oh boy.
It's where you just spray magic everywhere and some stuff happens-ish.
Stuff happens.
Cool. You guys can relax in these pools for a little while, and then Iona will say, from here it's, well, you can go wherever you please.
Cool.
I think I'll take a little while, probably maybe like another half hour more in this place, just trying to really sort of understand and work it out and try and sort of get over the sort of shock of, well, the unstableness just switching off like a light. Take some time to process and try to come to terms with things and
Absolutely.
reflect, I guess, as well.
Well, they are called the reflecting pools, Jamal, so you've done quite well there.
Okay, you fit right into this place.
Yes, for the purpose of reflection.
I wouldn't have been so shook. I wouldn't have taken much notice, but
I just realised I didn't ping out your lizard. Oh, it's because they've already got it. They've already got the lizard.
We've seen the lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that little guy.
We've seen the fish
There
too.
was the fish, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can remain in these pools for a little while and then sort of free to wander about.
Yeah. I'll
gonna go
stay
back
here
to
with
the
Cael for a little while.
Yeah, absolutely, Hugo. When you get there, Sister Thalia is waiting for you. And when she sees you arrive, she'll look at you. I took the liberty of drawing a few texts for you that I thought might be of interest.
I'm looking for something specific.
Okay. Maybe I've got it. Maybe I haven't. What are you looking for? She's. You can see she's put 5 books on the table ready for you.
What are the books? What are the titles of the books?
So there is
Let's see if she'd be any good at Deal or No Deal.
Communing with the Vines, a treatise on sentient plants and on speaking with plants. There is The Art of Transformation, a book on wild shaping. There is Circles, a book on circles and all the different circles and sort of within AL.
Druid
within
circles.
the world. Yeah, Druid circles, exactly.
Not geometry.
Not a geometry book, sorry.
Oh man.
There is a book called Finding Your Place Beneath the Stars, which is not necessarily just about stars. It's about the different biomes of nature and how druids fit in all the different types of nature. And then there is also a book called Spirits of the Woods, which is about calling natural creatures to you and also summoning creatures and summoning spiritual creatures.
Yeah, I'll go for the book about circles. I basically want to find out what each of the different, because I know that Janik said that he's going to bring a druid to the keep, and so I want to be as prepared as I can. I want to learn about the different circles because Hugo doesn't know. He knows that
specifically he said a druid will be visiting from Teluria. He's not grabbing them and forcing them.
No, but like Hugo knows about circles, but obviously it's not been a part of one and doesn't know really anything about them, and so would like to learn more about them and which one he thinks he should have been a part of. And then separately to that, since there's a garden full of talking plants, I'd also like to read the talking plants one to see if there's a certain attitude, decorum, how talking plants like to be spoken to and stuff like that. See if there's any kind of what's the word? I don't know. What
Etiquette?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Etiquette.
okay. So you will learn very quickly that, for the most part, actual sentient plants just want to be treated like regular creatures.
People.
Just like regular creatures, exactly that. They're just, they're more akin to animals than people. Sentient plants, they're not necessarily going to sit there and hold a conversation with you. In fact, many of them don't speak the language
when
at all.
I speak with animals, they're pretty chatty.
But you would have to speak with plants with these plants. They're not going to sit there and hold a conversation with you in common, is what I mean. Very few are the plants that
not
are...
like awoken.
No, not at all. These are things like the assassin vine that is intelligent and attempts to ensnare people. They are plant creatures, plant monsters.
Oh, that's
if you will.
wonderful, because lucky for them, I have speak with plants.
Yeah. And there's a few of them. Noting your interest in that book, Sister Thalia will say there's a greenhouse here where we keep some sentient plants. Some of them can be quite dangerous, and they have to
I heard.
They have to be well kept. I don't know what the right word is. They're not imprisoned, but they're kept.
They're caged like animals. In a
Some of
zoo.
them are caged, yes, or at least they are
Isolated?
prevented from causing danger. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
They're naughty.
Yeah, they can
Sure.
be.
Or are they just acting in nature?
Bad and
Yeah,
naughty
some
plants
of them
get
are
put in timeout.
naturally
And these people have gone,
aggressive.
"Nope."
Yeah, some of them are just naturally just aggressive creatures.
So are people, but they're still walking around. I don't need to debate this with the DM.
No, certainly for the purpose of investigating these particular creatures, not all of them can be free.
Free.
You
They're
could
potted
attempt
plants,
to
so I
cause
guess I'd have to
problems.
throw the pots over the wall.
Not necessarily potted plants. You will discover what they are when you visit. But yeah, she will leave you to read probably most of the day, I imagine. On circles, you will learn of all the circles, from the moon to the stars to the
Is
solars
that
to
2014
harvest
and
to
2024?
the land.
See, they have both the players' handbooks.
Yeah, exactly.
It is beyond that. It is everything that is included in our list of available
Oh,
subclasses.
cool.
Okay, so that's not the circle of the old ways.
No.
Which sounds very vague.
Specifically, it is
Anything.
air, dreams, guardians, scales, spores, stars, harvest, land, moon, shepherd, sower, tempest, tides, and wildfire.
Isn't Scales where you turn into dinosaurs?
And land.
Or is Scales the one where you turn into a dragon?
Oh my
I remember.
god.
When you turn into a dragon? My next class.
I
There's
have a character idea of a I think it was a Dragonborn Druid. It is Circle of no, that's Circle of Dragons, which makes sense.
Yeah, so in
Checks
the
out.
world of AL, this functions a little different to how it states, but yes, it is Draconic Wild Shape. It's where you have a
Okay.
dragon form. This is a power, a remnant of the ancient dragons that have long passed. And it is an art practice in Orenti by the Dragonborn.
Yeah, I will try and soak up as much knowledge as I can of all these different circles. Do I get an inkling that moon would be my circle, or do
Yeah,
I?
it's very clear to you immediately. People who find an affinity with transforming themselves into animals or beasts are Circle of the Moon Druids.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then I think I'll probably spend a lot of time on that, especially like if there's anything about pushing the limits of that or using it in unconventional ways and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. There's there are. It's definitely a sort of basic tome about the circles, but there is a book called Transforming something. I had it up a minute ago.
Sounds riveting.
There was a book on wild shaping that could be read on it. Beast animal transformation or something. I don't know. I had the title a second ago. But yeah. And as you peruse those tomes and the rest of you do things, we will be right back. Hello, and welcome back to Drathnor Keep. Jamal has a chrome head, and we will pick back up with Olive and Clover.
Yeah.
Finishing your... Well, at the end of that, what would you guys potentially be doing?
Oh, good question. I mean, there are some books I want to look at the archives. I kind of want to watch the training. I just kind of want to see everything. This is like a totally different place.
You're going to take an idle wander.
Yeah, I'll wander around. Later on, go get some books maybe, but I want to see what's going on. See if I can spy any more Dragonborn or other strange folk I might have never met.
Yeah. As you head out on your wandering, you send Clover back into the wilds.
Yeah.
It does not save you from being confronted by a young child who has platinum blonde hair and bright golden eyes. Give me a
hello.
Nature or culture check, your choice.
Oh, okay. Nature. I will take a dirty 20.
Nice. This is an Asimo or Asimo.
Cool. Oh, hey.
looks at you and you're the bear girl.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
the
they
bear
call
when you came
me.
in.
Well, yeah.
Where'd she go?
Yeah?
He go. He. She. They.
She's
Where'd
a
she
pretty
go?
girl. Well, she's not really meant to walk around places like this, or so I've been told. So she's wandering around over
Boring.
there. I point to the trees. Yeah, she's right over there.
With that, he's
You
going to
see?
take off.
Oh, God.
And
Okay, let me follow
yeah,
this
you see, he does
child.
this like light stepping thing where his feet barely
I know,
touch
he's way
the ground.
faster than me.
Well, he's pretty young, so he's not. With his extra unarmed movement speed, he has 30 feet.
Oh, good.
Because
Okay, we're
he's
the same
9
pace.
years old. But it's still exceptionally quick for a kid. Like, it's like, whoa. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, and he goes running up, and will catch Clover if he may.
Okay, I will whistle for her to stop wandering off to the woods when
Mhm.
we're chasing. Clover, wait!
Can I
Here
get
we
her
come.
back?
Oh, goodness. This is a big ask.
Does
I
she
don't
give
know,
rides?
even I. Well, yeah, but
And he starts to like
Kind of my
sort of
thing.
pet her and stuff, and then you just hear this sort of voice just echo out towards you. Young Master Maleth.
uh-oh.
Oh no, that's not good.
I know that's not a voice. You're in trouble, kid.
And he just, you look up and you see the tutor you saw earlier with another gentleman, a sort of slightly taller and straight-backed fellow. And it is him that is speaking, and he looks over and, oh, that's the master. That can't be good.
Wow, you're in big trouble. I'll cover for you if you want. I don't know if they saw you yet.
And then you hear, you should get back to your training. Olivia,
Oh.
might I speak to
Hey.
you?
You know me by name. Okay. Sure. All right, Clover, just get out of here. I'll catch you later for dinner.
He raises his hand and sort of, his voice is resonating to you. He's speaking quite quietly from a very big distance, and yet you're hearing it as if he stood next to you, and he's walking on over. He says, please do not dismiss your friend.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll just wait.
All right, well, do. You've just dismiss Josh, why don't you? Yeah.
So long.
This is really broken. I'm over here. It's just the tip of Mikyala's forehead is on Josh's camera. We're all
all you need.
broken. Anyway, I'll just do. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You see as he comes over, he's got sort of a long, straight black hair. And he looks to you and. It is rare that we receive such a special and unusual companion.
Oh. Clover is, she's one of a kind.
Sure she
Yeah.
is. Might I greet her?
Oh, well, sure, of course. Come over here, Clover. I think it's okay.
Oh, no, we don't need to do the walking on the back thing.
Not again.
Just be a normal cat. She's just,
That's normal cat behavior. What do you mean?
She's so broken. The other cat will sit on your lap, will sit on your table. This one will only sit on your shoulders, which is just highly inconvenient, to be honest, especially when you're wearing a headset. But yeah,
that's true.
he will sort of reach down to her and he will speak to her in a quiet and gentle voice in a language you do not recognize. Or perhaps you do, in a language you do not know, that is for sure. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
Oh god. Okay. Arcana is 15.
Yeah. You've heard Hugo, I think, speak in Sylvan. Is that right, Hugo? No, Druidic, sorry. Not Sylvan.
Oh, Druidic.
I
Have
never
you-
imagined
have you-
Druidic was a language.
Okay. In that case, it sounds to you like Hugo when he speaks with animals. Is that a better way of putting it?
Oh.
So I see like Druidic as like the tongue of the creatures.
I do speak Sylvan though.
Yeah. I didn't mean Sylvan. I did mean Druidic. So yeah, he sort of uses the same voice that Hugo uses when he speaks to Clover. And you see him being very respectful, and he looks up to you, and it's clear she is very fond of you.
Oh, shucks. I'm quite fond of her, too. Clover's my bestie. Put an arm over her shoulder.
We have many travelers here. Few are the rangers who bring their deep communion with their companions to our halls. It is a pleasure to see.
Yeah, I guess they're probably out in nature, huh?
I had come to fetch Iona, but I thought I would meet each of you first.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where she went. I think she's just taking it all in.
I believe she's with your friend Alexandra.
Oh, okay.
I'll catch up with them shortly. I apologize for interrupting your time with Master Melas, but he needs to learn the appropriate manner for these halls. Or perhaps he won't, and like Iona, he will travel onwards with the best education we can give him.
Yeah, not everyone's, meant for a life of stillness. But he can give it a try.
Few are the children who do not come here by choice, but by necessity. Often it is they that find it hardest to find peace in these lands.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it's going around, huh? A lot of people are showing up here. That's kind of unusual.
Well, Master Melas is a little bit of a different situation, but yes. It is not particularly unusual for high-ranking politicians or royals or nobles to place their children in our care as a means of protecting them. He is another one of them.
Oh, okay. So his parents are somebody.
Unfortunately, it is now parent.
Oh.
We're not sure how to tell the boy yet, but his father was a victim of a recent political assassination in Lawless.
Ew. That is tough.
Yeah. For many years, the Tieflings in Asimar and Lonoth have lived in harmony, but according to the wisest people I know, somebody is trying to create dissonance.
Interesting times.
Would that they were not.
Yeah.
I have heard...
Is his remaining parent here too?
No, his mother is back at home, and he will return to her one day, I believe.
Oh, well, that's good.
I have heard not only of your news that you brought in your letter, but also I have spoken directly with Maldranik regarding your small group.
Oh, us?
Was
this the archivist we met before, or is this someone else?
No, this is, he's known as the Master, is all you've heard him told us.
Oh.
But I will give you his name. It's Master Eldas, spelled stupidly.
Nice.
There you go. There's a stupid spell.
Mm-hmm.
He is second only to the Grand Master here.
Cool.
And he will say, I understand that you have had some trouble back home from your compatriots.
Yeah, I mean, there's like goblins approaching, and
He smiles. No. I mean, those other nobles that live within your town.
Oh, right.
I grew up in Gorena, the capital of Halgania, by the way.
Wow.
As an adopted child amongst a few fairly wealthy nobles.
Oh, then you know the type.
I did not fit in well. Suffice to say, my training at the monastery helped me move past that.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe, might be a little late, but maybe I should come live here. I've been trying to get my friends to move out of Drathnor for years, and they were not having it, but Yeah, it's just like, ugh.
Perhaps perhaps the fates have something in store for you. But I wanted to impart something to your group, from one struggling misfit to perhaps another.
Oh.
A moment of peace is worth hours of turmoil. And he will hand you a small coiled piece of string. I will give you this on Roll20 when I have remembered to make it. I knew there was something I forgot in my prep. This is a rope trick.
Oh, cool.
It's a once per day rope trick for whoever uses it. No attunement needed. But
Dang, that's
it
awesome.
takes a minute to cast.
Okay, so not instant.
No quick escapes in combat.
Right.
It is purely for more social requirement.
Once per day, you said?
Yep, I will put it on the 20 roll, but not the 20 roll, the D&D Beyonds. But yes. Speaking of Alexandra, as this conversation is finishing and he goes seeking you and Iona, where are you?
I feel
Play
like I
with
probably
Clover.
would have. I think I probably would have
play.
taken an interest in medical books.
Indeed. Oh, in medical books. Okay, interesting. So probably in the archives, not far from Hugo. We've seen this before, you and Hugo reading your books in the library together. Cael, would you also be library bound? Or is there something else you would rather be doing?
Not yet, no.
Good. Okay,
I'm
marvelous. Then I'll come to you later. Stay where you are. Fantastic.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, as you head to the library, Iona will sort of follow a little bit of a distance. She's... give me an insight check, Alex.
Woo, 25.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ragnar's kind of following you around. And she's sort of clinging to Ragnar. She's not really speaking with him, but you see there's sort of some gentle companionship they've obviously formed over their many days sparring, and she looks a little lost. With a 25, she doesn't know where to be, doesn't know where to go, doesn't feel she fits in with her old friends, so... yeah, she's really leaning heavily on Ragnar for companionship, who, of course, hasn't noticed, and is just following you around because he's not really sure where he wants to be, after he couldn't do anything to an 11-year-old child in a sparring match. He's feeling a bit purposeless here as well. And so, yeah, they'll follow you to the library. I'm sure Ragnar will look at the pictures on the spines of the books. And when you mentioned to Sister Thalia that you are interested in some medicinal books, she'll pull a few for you. The first is The Use of Herbs in Medicine. The second is Curative Magic, which is literally about magical healing. And the third is a book that Elora sort of expresses great interest in when it is pulled. It's called The Line. And not a Grammy-winning drama, but instead a book about the line between life and death, between the light and the dark. It speaks of clerics that have struggled with when and where to use spells such as resurrection, or when to use the light of magic to defend yourself. And also the how of resurrection. You know, who can be resurrected when? What does it mean? Where is somebody before they are resurrected? A lot of it is philosophizing and, you know, ruminating. It's not necessarily factual text, but Elora certainly thinks it's fascinating.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I would have focused on.
It explains the mechanics of Revivify and Raise Dead and stuff like that. It also explains the reason for the diamond dust, an exchange made with the fugue plane. As the diamond crumbles, it crosses into the plane that the creature is raised from. Yeah, speaks a little bit about that. But then as you are just getting into it, you will hear novice speak, the master comes. And sort of everybody looks up a little bit, and Master Eldest arrives and says, Iona. Iona, the Transcendent Hall
Nice.
requests your presence.
Mhm.
Your companions
Transcendent.
may join you or not. You hear her catch her breath, and a few other novices start muttering around, and the master sees you all, and the Grand Master of Flowers would like to speak with Iona.
I look to her sort of questioningly, like, if she wants me to go, I will definitely be up for going, but...
It is rare that he shares his presence with one of us. The Grandmaster of Flowers. His name is Averin. You'll get
Cool
a hand
title.
out, but that's his name. He's the Grandmaster of the Monastery, and she sort of looks over and she looks to each of you, and you can see her questioningly look around, and the Master says, your other companions can join you too. And where is that other companion, Cael?
Yeah, Cael.
I would not have left.
Where are
the
you,
area where
Cael?
the pool is at the moment.
Oh, you
We
just
love the
waited there an
pools.
hour and a half, chilling by the water.
It's more so I'm sort of just shocked and deeply. Well, I guess we can talk about that more.
You are becalmed, yes. Like a ship at sea. After Olive and Clover departed, you were left alone at the tide pools. Where are they? At the reflection pools is what they're actually called. Let's take you back there. What is Cael doing? What is he thinking? What is he feeling?
He's spending a lot of time just mulling over the pool. He's very deeply locked in thought and, well, feeling incredibly conflicted.
Why?
Still unsure what to make of everything.
What is his conflict?
Well, he's never felt this before. It's something that's completely changed, undone even, something that's... Even if it's temporary, it's undone something that's fundamental to him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the unstable chaos of Cael. It's as much a part of him as color of someone's eyes or the experiences of the life they've lived. What is it to undo that and just take that away from a person, even if it's just for a fleeting, brief moment, you know?
Yeah, and there is a
This all the
sense
sort of
that
thing that's
there
going through his head.
is a sense within you that you know it's temporary. And I think there was a moment when you were with Eldrin in the practice chambers where you sort of had control of the wild magic briefly, just before you learned to channel it. But it
switched off.
Exactly that. You did feel calmer and more at peace, but it was still present. You still felt like you, if you will. In this moment, it's a placidity, but it's also, as you say, an absence. And as you're sat there sort of contemplating that, you can hear the distant sound of some sort of exercise going on in the courtyard that's being sort of moves are being called every minute or so. But it's muted. The sound of the trickling water from the moss is what grabs your attention for the most part. And then out of your contemplation you are stirred, a quiet female voice. I don't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. I could take my mind away from this anyway. Is something the matter?
Iona has been called to the Transcendent Chamber. She was hoping her companions might be with her at the time.
The Transcendent Chamber.
I can lead you there.
Okay. Whilst you do, can you tell me a little bit about this?
It is where the Grand Master speaks with others.
Who is the Grand Master?
Averin, the Grand Master of Flowers. He's been gone from us for about 15 years, I would say. But sometimes he speaks with us. And not me, but members of the monastery.
What sort of a person is this Grand Master?
I don't know him personally. He is the best of us, the most wise. He has been here many, many years, and his presence is felt throughout the monastery. But it's been almost 15 years since he last spoke with someone.
Why so long?
He has more important things to attend to.
I see.
I don't think you do, but that's okay. Few are those that can understand the purpose of Master Averin. What matters must be of concern to him, who knows? But he wishes to speak to your
Beyond
friend.
Understanding, it is the way things are.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always have to understand it. But...
That is so. And with that, she'll lead you to. She leads you to the Archivist Chambers, where you will see Alex and Hugo and Ragnar and Iona. And then shortly afterwards, you will see Olive coming in, sort of little windswept hair. She's clearly had to come a little way to get here.
Yeah, I jogged. I'm all out of breath.
But Iona will lead you.
Still going to be deeply lost in thought as I'm walking. Just
do bear in mind that it has now been an hour and a half, so you could now surge magically if you were to deem it a good moment.
Go ahead.
Please don't.
I think if I got it wearing off, I would have been in my confliction, sort of sampling again once more. Sort of still torn between whether this is something that's right or so deeply wrong. Just trying to work out how he feels, really. So I think he'd still be suppressed at this point.
We should bottle that water for him.
It was discussed that it doesn't work away from the water, away from the mountain. But Iona will sort of look at you all, and I would appreciate it if you come with me. Yes, She says nothing more.
Is this like something strange or crazy? Iona should like. I mean, are you in trouble?
I don't think so.
Okay.
From what I understand, the Grandmaster of Flowers hasn't made an appearance for 15 years.
That seems pretty unusual, don't you think?
The last time, I'm told, he came to watch over me. I was just a young child, but
Yeah.
it was he who chose my training and fate. I don't know why he took a special interest in me, but safe to say I'm not too surprised.
All right. We got your back.
And as she heads off, she turns to you, and there's something you must understand. Master Averin, Grandmaster Averin, he has become more than mortal. They say he has transcended his mortal coil. He spends much of his time not here at all, in a place of pure thought. It is a state all monks aspire to. But very, very
Sounds
few
like he
achieve.
achieved nirvana.
Exactly.
Indeed. So,
Enlightenment.
for him to choose to walk among the mortals, it must be important.
Okay. Well, we'll
And she leans into Ragnar a little
support
bit
you.
and just says, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
Well, we're right here.
And she will lead you down a narrow walkway carved directly into the stone of the mountain. As you approach, the air grows still, almost reverent in its light. As you approach this chamber, you realize that perhaps the entire monastery was built around this chamber. And perhaps this always existed, and then the monastery was built because this existed, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
As she heads in, you see a circle of smooth stone, a pool of perfectly still water at its center, reflecting only the soft glow of the lantern light. And then the reflection changes. A figure appears above the water. Simply robed, an older man in white. He is serene. His eyes carry the weight and the warmth of 1,000 seasons. You see just a simple wreath of flowers around him, but as he alights and walks across the water and onto the ground to greet Iona, you'll see blossoms sort of vaguely drifting in the air as if illusory. And then they sort of move inwards towards him, and he suddenly solidifies before you. A simple man. Iona. At last your path brings you home. Know that you have come home not only to this place, but to yourself. You are going to find where you belong, but the path there is riddled with danger and great responsibility. Do not fear it. She sort of lowers her gaze, a little overwhelmed. He says, you are meant to move with the current, not hide from it. I'm sure you have considered in the past, but let it be known that you are my daughter. She nods, and you see that this has perhaps been whispered before, perhaps something she might have had a thought about, but didn't really want to believe. This man of many, many centuries, who is no longer truly mortal, fathering anyone is quite a shock, but the fact that he's taken an interest in her in the past has perhaps left her with a hint. He says, no one is ready for the turning of the world, but you are capable. You are my daughter. And a child born to myself or your mother was always going to have responsibility and ability in equal measures.
Damn.
He looks to you and the others, and those who walk beside you will give you strength you have not yet learned to claim. Not strength in body, not strength here, and he sort of taps her fist, but in here, he taps her heart. He looks to you all, and You've travelled far. And you've come to the right place for the knowledge you seek. I cannot tell you much about the creature you encountered, but I know this. Far, far to the east, trouble stirs. And this being you encountered is somehow involved. The stars have shifted. There is movement in the Hall of the Gods.
All of the gods.
I do not know what it means. I am but an observer. But you all are here for a reason. I don't know why you were chosen, but you have been chosen, make no mistake.
What role could we possibly play in something so significant and grand?
A fitting question. Humanity is rewarded. I do not know. Perhaps you are merely the small stone on the path that the cart wheel will hit and be moved to the side. Perhaps you are but the single ripple in a lake, what a bigger player might observe. But I do know you have a part to play. All of you. Something comes, though I do not know what. The current of fate rises. Look it with open eyes. And then he turns to Iona and says, and do not forget, you are mine and I am proud. And as he sort of gives her a brief embrace, suddenly it is as if he wilts to nothing. Flowers falling to the ground. And he is gone.
Again, I'm taking another moment of being slightly shocked, but not massively surprised. It's more so just the realization of, wow, this is very literal.
Yeah. Like he said to you, he said that my dreams are always metaphorical, and then described 3 different occasions that had happened in the past that were completely impossible and yet had happened exactly as they were, including, a woman that he was sleeping with, wrapping him in wings of black leather. Impossible, but also quite likely the succubus that's living in Drathnor Keep.
But yeah, just taking a moment of just being shocked of just how completely accurate.
Wait until Eldrin hears this.
Well, Jamal, you don't have a moment. You have an entire week.
Yes, entire week.
Cael, you didn't tell Iona about that dream, right?
Nope.
Hasn't told anybody.
Okay, got it.
Secrets.
It's okay. That's his special.
And actually, I think this would be the ideal moment where I would spill the beans. And
Well,
Cael,
you'll
you
have
can't
to
spill
wait
it
for next-
after the fact.
you'll have
and
to
I'm
wait
No,
like,
you can't
2
rat out your
weeks.
boyfriend.
You'll have to wait 2 weeks for that moment. We will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. I really enjoyed Cael's reaction in the tide pools, and the sort of the moment of contemplation and the way it changed you. And also the fact that you nearly spoke the word "something has changed within me" about 4 times, and Josh was just singing away. We're going to see it tomorrow. Just saying. Mikyala, your
What
MVP.
tomorrow?
Wicked.
Wicked.
Something has changed within me.
Oh my god.
Mikyala, your
Now
MVP.
I get it. Now.
I will say the whole monastery was cool.
Good.
I liked.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, just like I think of a place that Olive would be very excited to see. Somewhere totally different. And yeah, I really like talking to that goat man though.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Goatman.
cool. Goatman Simon.
Simon.
forgot.
That was it, yes. Oh, you guys have
Yeah.
been writing in chat, and I just have not been reading this. Okay, cool. Oh, you wrote the lyrics that I knew you were singing. I didn't see this. I didn't see chat at all. After Grandmaster Flowers, I pasted that in, and then I went to the music and left it there. Jamal, your MVP.
I'm gonna have to give it to so many moments where, as players, we really just know what the hell is up, but obviously, as characters, we are just completely in the dark and blind on this.
I
It's like,
am interested
the fact that we've
to know how, because I know that obviously you, Josh, and Elora know what's going on, and obviously there are some things that Mikyala will know because of Sagravia and the Milton recap, but I don't know how many of, like, sometimes I can see that Josh is like clicked onto something, or I can, from the way that one of you responds, I know that Elora, you have, and I'm never quite sure where Mikyala is in that moment. Perhaps with it, perhaps not. But obviously, the multiple references to Sagravia itself, you should all be on board with. Sorry to interrupt you, Jamal.
Yeah.
And obviously the whole thing about how it's like, destiny and fate is spinning us a tale, when it's like, as players, we know exactly what this entails. As characters, we're just like, well, what the hell do we do with this notion of fate? Do we try to grasp it with both hands, or get swept away with it?
If I remember rightly, when you were first told in Drathnor the original that you were fated for something, Maverick was furious.
Maverick
Josh's
had
character.
a meltdown.
He did.
Well, that's because his magic was tied to a very traumatic thing that happened to him. So to think that was all, like, something so horrible was orchestrated.
He was basically attacked by ghosts, and he was
no, he wasn't.
No?
He witnessed the death of a couple of people.
Oh sorry. And then he's
When
got
he
the
was
ghosts
very
were with
young,
him.
Yeah.
So he
he
was
was
like,
like-
really? You put I was part of that, just a destiny. Elora,
It
MVP.
was awful.
I was also gonna give it to Cael in the tide pools, and just staying there the whole time and even longer.
Yeah, that was
Just
crazy for him.
Confused. I will also give a little one to this group of adventurers coming in, and Iona returning to her home, and if there's this big grandiose moment, and then one of them just jumps off the bridge and turns into a fish.
As you do.
Not even slightly unexpected. And Josh.
I really liked Cael by the pools too. I also really liked the goat herder. In my head, he was kind of like a crazy hermit who would, like, because we're like, sure, we might have had like lessons about what's happening in the world and stuff like that, but in my head, we're all pretty insular with Drathnor. So we're like walking on the road, and this guy's like with 50 goats is like, the world's coming to an end. Save yourselves. Something's coming from the east.
Whoa.
Is like what I
Have a
imagined.
D8.
I imagined him handsome.
Have a D8. Because he is quite handsome, I think, in my mind. But he is a little unhinged.
Yeah.
And
I was kind of in love.
I when I said, you guys were like, oh, we defeated a hag, and he was like, I defeated a beholder. And it was obviously meant completely in jest, but there was sort of this, I was trying to give an indication that maybe there was a bit more to him than might otherwise meet the eye, and the fact that you picked up on that just from how you're imagining it is really cool. Yeah. But
Jamal's now rethinking everything.
He's got 2 weeks to be confused. Because on that note, that is where we're going to end. We will be taking a
time.
break for Thanksgiving, but we will return the week after. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
Bye.
we shall see you soon.